good.
Happy
good,
to hear
good.
that. All right. We are in here. Let's start this off. With some unfortunate news. So for those of course, anybody who isn't privy, at this moment in time, the GOP, the Republicans, Trump and his fucking boys are out to push through the big beautiful bill. The reason they put a pretty name on it is because it's fucked up.
They call it the big beautiful bill.
Correct.
You know that's some bullshit.
Correct. It is more so a continuation of the 2017 tax plan, which Trump, of course, signed into play, which started to fuck us over. Mm-hmm. The 2017 tax code started shifting, of course, money from top to the bottom. This is when inflation kicked up even more. This is when price gouging, of course, started to happen on, not necessarily started to happen because, of course, we've been going through it and regardless, but, of course, kicked up for American consumers every day. Fact of the matter is that a lot of people aren't aware that this tax plan in 2017 was even signed, which is why people were under the impression that Biden was the reason that these prices were high. A lot of people are unaware that Trump also launched tariffs back in 2018 on China and a few other countries, which is another part of the reason that, of course, inflation was so high when Biden was in office and leaving office. Now we are sitting here trying to essentially refuck us. As I've explained to y'all, this bill continues, of course, to give the richest people in this country tax breaks. It is only designed to hurt us. I don't really want to do the numbers because I'm gonna be real. As I actually know them, I don't even fucking get it. Like the only number I understand is the amount of money I think I'm gonna make and the amount of money I plan to make and how much money they gonna take from it. That's what I do know, and it ain't a good motherfucking number. Unfortunately, I'm not a millionaire. I wouldn't even have to worry about this. I tell you niggas good luck. But unfortunately, it's going to affect essentially everybody that's not a millionaire. In fact, if you make over $1 million, your tax plan will hit you less. Now, of course, you're going to pay more money because you have more money, but you have a lower tax rate, which means you're not paying your fair share in the money. So if I make $200,000 this year and you make $100,000 this year, we are both going to pay taxes. You probably gonna have to spend, let's say if you make 100 bands, you got to spend 6,000 in taxes. I make 200 bands, I got to spend 9,000 in taxes. I've made $100,000 more dollars than you. Do you think that makes sense?
Nope. Doesn't make sense at all.
And so that's what's happening here. That's really, I guess it's not really nothing outside. Oh, on top, so I just figured out this morning as well, because I didn't really go through the entire thing. I just figured out that this morning, that they are writing in $400 billion into this plan. They have wrote in $400 billion as if they've calculated and assumed that they're going to get it from tariffs. They are under the impression that tariffs is going to make them $400 billion, this administration, $400 billion. They're going to pull in $400 billion worth of course, of income through the tariffs, which concerns me because I thought we didn't pay for them. I thought we were not responsible for tariffs. So now that we voted this guy, we is very strong voters. Now that this motherfucker snuck his way into the White House and it's like, oh, okay, yeah, my bad, y'all. Tariffs actually do fuck y'all over. I'm just gonna keep putting them on now. It's the worst fucking thing ever. Speaking of tariffs that he's putting on now, he just threatened Apple today.
Yes.
He's just threatened Apple today. He said, y'all gonna make iPhones in America, I'm gonna tariff y'all ass. How are you tariffing companies?
Like he can't do that, right?
Yes, he can. Like he's like you're picking the tariffs, dog. Like this is insanity. iPhones are already overpriced. This is my iPhone. I had this iPhone for like 15 years now. iPhones are already overpriced. How are you threatening the company to that you're going to tariff them? A company. How are you threatening an American company you're going to tariff them if they don't do what you say?
That is insane. What he is doing to Harvard, I can't believe is legal.
It's not. That's why they're suing him. That'd be the crazy thing. None of this shit is legal. That's why he gets sued every day. Like, bro is getting sued on the daily. There's multiple lawsuits out for this man's administration. He told Harvard, I put it in my MAGA Minute yesterday, so I hope everybody picked game. He told Harvard either. I'm sorry, not either. Well, yeah, because I think they have like I think he said like you got like 40 days or some shit like that. I forgot how it was, like 45 days.
Mm-hmm.
They gave him like 45 days, like a 2-month window. He tells Harvard that you are no longer allowed to, of course, bring in international students. So if you are not enrolling Americans, you can't enroll them. And not only are you no longer allowed to enroll international students, the international students you currently house, the ones that are currently in your school, they're going to have to find another motherfucking school or be taking their legal status.
What? And that's almost 30% of their student population. 27.2.
Yeah, all of it, gang. All of it is Nazi. All of it is Nazi Germany. All of it is Nazi Germany. I see videos. What I tend to do, if there's any Trump supporters in your life, send it to them every day. My cousin, we send each other clothes, cars, quotes. But I send him Trump shit every day.
I know you get on his nerves.
Oh, that nigga hate my.
Stay on their
every
heads,
time he
though,
see me
real.
DM him, I know my cousin like, here come this asshole. I send him 2-3 videos a day. Look at your mans. Look at your mans. Look at your mans. I can't believe you people voted for this shit. And it's like, y'all didn't even vote for this. What the fuck is taking Harvard's ability to bring in international students? How is that going to lower my motherfucking grocery bill? Groceries are supposed to come down day 1. It is day 100 and some motherfucking change. And it's going up.
Wow. And if y'all missed it earlier, Trump just said this morning that iPhones have to be made in the U.S. and if not, they're going to tariff iPhone 25%, which essentially means iPhones are going to be costing like $3,000 and $4,000.
Thank you, Holly. If the companies don't play ball with him personally, he uses the government to attack him. That shit is crazy. Mm-hmm. He's sending the DOJ and FBI after people.
Yep.
Like, that shit is crazy. Speaking of after people, I don't know how many videos, maybe, I don't want to say like, I don't give a fuck. I don't know how many videos the Mexicans need to see to start shooting these white boys, but
About what?
These are not motherfucking ICE agents.
Oh, the people that they hired?
These are not motherfucking ICE agents. These white boys are covering their faces and not answering questions. You ain't showed me a badge. You ain't identified yourself. You will die today.
I saw a commercial for Homeland Security, like
they hired?
Yeah.
Exactly. In that big beautiful bill, they have it's like I want to say it's like a little over like 80 billion, 90 billion dollars just for ICE. They're trying to hire, buy new trucks and vans, train, have money, of course, to feed. Like they allotted some billions and billions and billions of dollars just for ICE. These are not ICE agents. These are weird ass white boys who like to harm people. I sent my cousin a video yesterday. ICE pull up on a work site, which is crazy. I thought the immigrants didn't work. How do y'all keep catching them at work? All of the videos are y'all niggas showing up to people's jobs. Sent my cousin a video yesterday. They on somebody's work site with a fucking AR pointed at him. What?
That is so scary.
My nigga. I don't know which essay needs to speak to the other essays. If these were black people, I would have told y'all when I first started to start shooting them. I don't know who they are.
You can't say
yes,
that.
Yes, you can.
Well, not on YouTube.
Yes, you can.
See what I go
like this shit is. I told y'all about the flights. I told y'all they have yet to show y'all any women. I told y'all that. All of those jail videos y'all seen, and look at what ICE doing. Look at all the criminals and captures we got. They've showed y'all not one woman.
Except for that one girl that accidentally...
They didn't show y'all her.
Well, yeah.
Where's her and her family?
They being held with ICE. Oh, but yeah.
Like people are being deported. Where? I don't even want to talk about how much money they're spending on this shit. Lord forbid, Doge was fake as fuck. Cause they're in the first quarter. So basically, if you took Biden's 100 or whatever, how many days it is, and matched it with Trump's, he's $200 billion over. Here I go thinking we were saving money.
Well,
I'll be back with some more politics to fuck y'all day up.
I know we probably shouldn't start with politics anymore. It's just depressing. Or we just get it out the way.
You feel me?
I mean,
everything is depressing.
It's been a rough week.
Well, hold on.
You got something good to say?
Just a little bit. The Supreme Court did, however, block this administration's attempt to disband of the Board of Education, or the Department of Education, and force them to hire all of those people that they fired back.
Oh, yeah.
So the Board of Education, the Department, like you saying board, the Department of Education, hopefully, if they follow rules, because they also break Supreme Court law as well. If they follow through, then the Department of Education will be back, and the people who have lost their jobs through that will, of course, be able to return to work. Hopefully.
Holly Chanel says, where is Elon? Elon says he done with this shit.
Elon got on TV and was like, I'm done with, spending money in politics. And it was funny because you pussy ass foreigner, you were never in politics.
He really wasn't.
You're no politician. You don't work anywhere. Nobody voted for you. You are a fucking weird foreigner with money. That's it. and what happened, Holly, is he realized, number one, that they played his ass. Them white boys, again, just like I tell people, it does not matter if you are a white foreigner. You're not white like them. You are not white like them. They can hear your voice. There's parts of you that just don't match you. You are not white like these white boys here. The white boys in America, they're a different kind of white boy. This is a special type of white boy here. And they will switch sides on your ass. They'll switch sides on each other. You think they're just going to rock with a foreigner?
No.
They got his ass out of there. It was like, thank you for the check. We're going to use you to do Doge. Doge ain't did shit. In fact, to fuck the game up, all of the shit that they said Doge was finding is back in the bill. All of the cuts Doge said they was doing, and it was all figured out to be bullshit, that money is in the bill. So y'all cut the programs and put the money inside y'all bill. Not only does this weird ass need to stay out of politics, he need to get the fuck out of this country. And he deport his ass too.
Nah, Trump ain't gonna let him get out of the country now. Okay, so you want to talk about Diddy?
Oh, you want to talk about mothers?
Or you want to talk about Tory and Meg and Kelsey? We're gonna talk about both anyways, but
then you start.
Okay, I'm sure y'all have seen it already. Kid Cudi testified over the last 2 days. And
first things first, any nigga that got a picture of him in a woman's dress,
stop it.
A woman's wedding dress. I can't trust that.
Anyways, we ain't doing that. Oh, y'all want to talk about Tory first? It don't matter. Okay, we'll talk about Tory now.
Tory going to jail.
So, going to jail. They moved him to another jail. But, y'all. Okay, so this representative, Luna, whatever her name is, she put out today that they had the affidavit from the bodyguard. So this is a bodyguard that allegedly Kelsey had hired when she was going to court. He was only her bodyguard for those 2 days that she testified. So there's no, which I was wondering, because why would Kelsey be walking around with a bodyguard anyway?
Bodyguard,
so this was a bodyguard that she hired when she went to court. He testified that the reason why I'm questioning it is because he says that her and her baby daddy and her attorney were having conversations about her, if she testified. They were explaining to her what immunity was. things like that. And this was during these 2 days that he was supposedly like with her while she was testifying, which I'm like, these are conversations that they would have had with her like way prior to that. But anyways, he says he overheard her saying that she shot in the gun in the air 3 times, and then Tory grabbed it and it went off twice. And he signed an affidavit saying that. And this was back in August that he allegedly signed this. Yeah, I don't believe it.
How did it go off towards Meg? Didn't somebody say the gun dropped on the ground?
This is a strategy, and I realize this is what they're doing.
Yes,
they're trying to muddy the waters.
Yes.
They're trying to put all this. Oh, there was gunpowder and there wasn't gunpowder residue on him. It was DNA, but it was inconclusive. Like they're reasonable doubt.
Is there the ring cam footage? Is that real?
There is ring cam footage, but Megan's team put out a 31-page PowerPoint where they broke down all the evidence, debunked all kinds of stuff, whatever. My prayer is that this will go away on its own in a few weeks because he ain't getting out.
You better pray harder. They about to free the bird. They about to free the man, Tory. Huh? They said they got ring camera footage of Kelsey blasting that banner. Okay? If that's the case, Megan got to go to jail. Kelsey got to go to jail. Her baby got to go to jail with her. Fuck it. Baby might be a part of the whole plan as well to take Tory down. And like I said, Kylie Jenner got to go to jail as well.
Sometimes I really am. Not that I want Meg to go through this again, but I almost want them to go to trial again, just to put his ass back in jail again.
He needs to get double jail.
Because this is so egregious.
I'm just confused as to. I understand how, of course, rumors are started, and this is why, of course, you want to muddy the water, confuse, of course, the jury, possibly get a mistrial, of course, get off.
Yes.
I understand all of that. I'm confused as to how the prosecution and, of course, continues to allow different stories to get out. Like, is this literally being made up by random people on the internet?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. It's people on the internet just putting all kinds of stuff on there. I've seen somebody just keep saying over and over again, well, he didn't have any gunpowder residue. Yes, he did.
Yeah.
He tested positive for gunpowder residue. Him and Kelsey did. So it's like, which one is it? Is no... And then they said, oh, well, it's DNA on the gun, but it's inconclusive. But it was only male DNA, and it wasn't female DNA. And then
so that right there is you. And this what I mean when I say he needs to get on stand and literally say it.
Just
I would have got all right, here's what happened, man. So I fucked, and I was also trying to fuck. She got mad that I fucked. She was like, oh, I didn't even know you fucked. So they got into it. I'm like, oh, we ain't got to worry about this. I'll fuck both of y'all. And they like, nah, ain't gonna be none of that. She shoots her because I fucked. I try to defend it. I take the gun from her, and then nobody else fucked me.
I have never been so irritated with a story like this, y'all. Like, when I get on the internet and I see anything about Tory and Meg, it just makes my blood boil. Like, I'm so tired of this shit. Can we, get this shit over with. I think the worst thing about it is the fallout from what we are dealing with on the internet. Yes.
People have taken this shit into them. Like, gang, I don't know Megan, Tory, Kelsey, that baby, security guard, Kylie. I don't know any of these people to feel this involved. Here I am discussing it, of course, because me and PJ are running the show. But I don't want to continue to see this and then to watch people literally, deliberately, not only create content to stir trouble, but then when trouble is stirred, be in there mixing that motherfucker up. Like, what is the level of sensation we're getting from being on one side of this line and making people feel remiss to be on the other?
Because I really think this has become a bigger thing than just these two people.
Yeah.
I think it's literally like black men, like standing up for black men, protecting black men. And like I told y'all before, I do understand that this case was so kind of that I don't know maybe if they had enough evidence
Yeah.
But I mean, apparently they did. He got convicted.
Okay. Well, no, I mean they didn't have enough. They didn't have enough evidence of him shooting her. Mm-hmm. Again, he went to jail for some other shit.
Yeah, for having the gun and
you being a felon and so on and so forth. Like I said, man, I seen a tweet. It was on Threads. I seen a girl earlier, viral too. Black men don't like black women. First things first, stop saying this corny ass shit. Like, can we stop interneting so hard to where we actually believe this shit? Like, look at this. I went out last night. We went out last night. Nothing but black people together, loving each other. Like, it's not real. And the internet has fucked y'all mental space up to where you think that you've seen 2 or 3 instances of something and it's the reality of it. This is your motherfucking algorithm. You continue to pour into negative shit that you dislike. They're going to show you that. I don't want nothing on my timeline is about relationship shit. First things first, I hate relationships. Secondly,
wait, what?
Hear me out. Secondly, I abhor other people's relationships.
Yeah.
I could give a fuck.
Yeah.
And so to continue to take in outside and bring it into your reality and think that this is what's really happening, it's not. It is the internet.
I think the internet has really took a toll on our mental health, to be honest. Getting online and seeing this shit every single day, it cannot be healthy. And I think some of the beef that we have within the community is because of the algorithm.
Yeah. No, it is. It's not. That's not a confusing thing. And it's also because some of y'all be ugly. Yeah, let's take it there. A lot of people who start the madness don't have nobody because they ugly, and they be like, black women only want rich niggas. Like, yeah, granted, but they also don't want ugly niggas.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to be rich to get nobody. Just get attractive. You feel me? Get in a fucking gym. The girls be let's like, yeah, we're gonna take it there right now, real fast, and hold me down. Bigger women having an issue with, of course, people not being specific people not being attracted to them. Either literally be happy about who you are and find somebody who is attracted to that, or get your big ass in the gym. You got 2 options.
We really do.
Broke men. Oh, y'all only want to date rich niggas. Really rich, you a gold digger. Get some fucking money, brokey. She figured it out. She's only gonna date a specific type of nigga. If that's the woman you want, get your broke ass up and get it. The thought process can't be, why you not fucking with me? No, stop that. It's disgusting.
That's true.
You should like this. I shouldn't like shit about it. I don't like it.
It's so funny when you go look on them comments, and it always is the profile. The motherfucker is
a bear,
a troll.
I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. And this is why comprehension means something to me as far as goes. The person that said it, I can't even engage in that. The person that stated it, I can't even engage with you. Not to say that, of course, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. There's people who look at me and was like, that nigga ugly. And it's a motherfucking lie, of course.
Show is.
But beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So anybody that's looking at you has a different perception as to what you look like. If you're not getting the people or the person or the type of course, people that you want to, that's about you. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry. It's literally about you. I've never had a problem getting the hoes. I had a problem getting money. Okay. So you only fucking rich niggas? And I go about my day.
You wasn't bitter?
Because what am I gonna do?
Yeah.
Make her stop fucking rich niggas? When I met PJ, she was like, how much money you got? I was like, enough. She was like, that'll do. I fucking niggas with enough.
Hold on now.
I
got a little standard to me, okay? You know, I come with my own, but you gotta have your own.
That's what I mean.
That's my requirement.
That's what I mean. So I want us to. That's a big part of the argument. Mm-hmm. Look at these comments. People want people to like them for who they are. No, like no, it's not gonna happen. and if you want to be liked for who you are, that's fine as well. Somebody does like that. But stop getting on the internet trying to convince others that what you are is what should be liked. No.
Y'all gotta stop living y'all lives through the internet.
Please.
This shit is not real.
Please
the internet
stop
is
arguing.
not real.
Oh
I'm gonna tell y'all right now, majority of the people that y'all think have money do not. We're black people. We don't come from generational wealth like that. So having certain financial expectations is just like, I tell my homegirls, like, men, the type of men that y'all want, because y'all all want the same type of men. Y'all
which is why y'all get cheated on so much.
Y'all all going
This is exactly why y'all get cheated on so much. It's crazy.
Y'all going for the same. Y'all want somebody who can retire y'all, so y'all don't want to work. And I'm confused on that, because it's like, are y'all true modern women that want to be independent and want to work and have your own identity? Or do y'all want to be traditional wives?
We discussed this on
I'm
Wednesday.
confused.
We discussed this on Wednesday. To anybody who missed the show on Wednesday, y'all do not want to be, y'all are the fakest modern hoes I've ever seen. y'all are the fakest modern hoes I've ever seen. Y'all hate to be modern.
Yeah.
Working, y'all hate doing it for yourself, y'all hate. Y'all are telling me, oh, a nigga better not sit in the car and watch me pump my gas. You lying, bitch. You told me you were modern when I met you. What's going on?
At best, try to find somebody who is working on themselves, got something going for themselves.
I'd be in one of them. Please stop thinking I got.
Come on. People think I don't got no money. I don't got
Tell
nothing.
us,
I'm broke.
please stop thinking I got some money. Let's just get into the conceptual space of understanding where we are, literally where we are. I'm all for, I wish PJ, literally, all she got to do is wake up, go downstairs and make breakfast, and then that's what she has to do for the day. Every man that in your, not every man. The man that's in your life who actually cares for you, he don't want you to do shit. Naturally, men are traditional when it comes to the woman that they care for. A girl that's just a girl, I give a fuck where you were. In fact, you go work in a coal mine, I give a fuck.
Damn.
But you gonna go to work. but to the woman that a man loves and cares for, that's not what he wants for her. The reality of this situation is, again, that not only the white man created patriarchy. Again, please think about this shit. When the white man was owning, his wife was not working, we could not work.
Yeah.
I said that wrong. We were forced to work
for
free.
For free. We could work. We was working.
PJ,
we wasn't making no money.
PJ, help me out, because she put me. She turned on Underground yesterday on Hulu.
Yeah, he had never seen Underground before, y'all.
Which I might not turn back on.
No, it gets good. It gets good.
Oh my God. Underground, long story short, it's about the Underground Railroad, slavery times. This is the first episode. They said some of the most, I almost jumped through the screen. Inside the show, very fast, one of the slave owners, they had one of the slave shops that escaped, they called him. Slave owner walked in there, they about to torture him. He was like, I've been slaving for 20 years. Think about that. I was talking to PJ after we were riding down the highway after we got some lunch. I said, think about that. Think about you right now. Think about you owning a plantation with cotton, oats, barley, whatever the fuck, like 4 things you can sell for 20 years. And the only thing you had to pay for was food.
Yeah.
The only thing you paid your slaves in is food so they could stay alive to continue working. For 20 years, you made unadulterated income without going red ever. You never had to pay out. Understand that, gang. Understand how far. And that's just 20 years. Slavery lasted for damn near 300 years. And then they did the black codes for another 100.
They started off so far ahead of us.
So real recognize, and then and I was telling the homies last night. Then you realize how the insurance game worked, how they played insurance, how they played, of course, refinancing your home, and all these things to move wealth down the line. My grandma and grandpa started in Memphis, Tennessee, moved to the West Coast, and was like, okay, thank God, we ain't got to worry about the sheriffs putting a fucking shot. My grandmother's brother, what would he be?
Your great uncle?
Oh yeah, was killed in her hometown by police officers.
That's why, as a community, we are doing ourselves so much damage to do this. First of all, just the living in 2 separate homes when you have children, that's 2 separate incomes. That's money that y'all could be putting together in a pot to have, to start building wealth. So y'all are starting off your kids' lives with
in the red.
And that's
the reality of the situation. We've started off in the red. I explained that to PJ. my literally being born into an unfortunate situation. Most black men are born people. I don't want to take y'all out of this. I'm sorry. And as bad as that sounds, at least not now. That's why I say when we spoke the other day about how many parents are in the home.
But no, I'm talking about our millennials.
But this generation, most of us was born into unfortunate situations, and that's the reality of this shit. You niggas are outside on y'all feet grinding every day, getting into shit that your parents had no opportunity to.
And we trying to make the best of the situation, rectify, maybe go get some student loans to go to school, doing the best. So when we're in our community going against each other,
my Lord.
Women being like, oh, well, a nigga gotta have this much money, and it's like, did you really even talk to him about his upbringing? Do he come from money? Like, why would you have that expectation?
No. 20 some odd year olds. I don't care.
They don't know nothing about money.
And this is 20 to 29. To think that I should come to you fully vested in my financial space, my mind is good, everything. Like, I'm just a perfect nigga. Bitch, I'm 23.
Yeah, but it's so deep and that's why the younger girls are dating older men, and men know that because they're a little bit more established. I could go so far deep with this, y'all, because I think about the fact that a lot of us women don't even really know about money. So lots of times we're getting bamboozled anyways. You looking at a dude and he got on jewelry or whatever, you think he got money and you don't really know his finances anyways. So lots of times y'all chasing after the same dudes. These dudes are scammers.
And we already know when me and meet you, we got money for like 6 months.
Yeah.
Like
I'm not gonna tell you.
I don't know where we got our money at, but for 6 months I got money. After when we get to that 7-month-old, bitch, no, I don't. That was a joke.
Bitch, Sharky, a lot of us don't have financial literacy. Exactly. Y'all don't even really know what money look like, what wealth looks like. So we're looking for the wrong things. We're looking for people with nice cars, and that's a debt.
Literally. And when you say that, it's because again, this is like, you know, not that it's on you, no onus to you. You're not being taught about it. Number one, from your family, but outside of that, you're not being taught about it on purpose. When you okay, so if I ask you right now, would you rather mess with a lawyer, a football player, or a restaurant owner?
Oh, a lawyer.
And so why not the football player?
That money is don't say nothing. The money is what's the word when the money is not
guaranteed?
Yeah, what's it called?
Well, his job is performance based.
Yes.
So if he can't perform, then he no longer has a job.
Yes.
I asked you, why not the restaurant owner?
Well, I've heard restaurant businesses is just not
restaurants run some of the tightest margins in business.
Yeah,
restaurants own some of the tightest margins
in
business.
Smart.
And it looks great.
So smart, y'all.
So you have yourself a football player, a motherfucking star, and it's like, oh, this nigga got money, he rich, and then he snap his shit. And then you got a restaurant owner who's on every Friday night, got the busiest motherfucking spot in the city, but as you do know, he has to pay people because he's not running a motherfucking slave house. He got to buy food and things of this nature. Restaurants run tight margins. Football players don't always make it. You chose the lawyer because that's what literacy is. And not just, and so of course, and it's just thinking if you're a gold digger, you're like, nah, I got 3 options. Which nigga is safe? We don't, on purpose, you're not being taught where to be safe.
Job security. That's what it was.
Yes.
That is, the lawyer has the most job security. Oh, y'all, I was really struggling with that. And that's the thing. I was raised, and maybe I was raised differently. Like, the way my parents raised me, like, they value guaranteed money. And that's that blue collar mindset. You know, it is what it is. But the performance-based job, drug dealers, rappers, NFL players, all of those jobs have no job security whatsoever. If you cannot get up and physically work
and do this shit,
there's no benefits. That's why I be like, sometimes I'm like, when girls be like acting like niggas with 9-to-5s ain't good enough for them, I'm like, are you crazy?
Like, I'm guaranteed some money. Guaranteed, what are you talking about?
Check every 2 weeks, benefits, 401k, IRA, like, why would you not want that? It's
again, also some of this internet brain. Like, everybody's aware. Most of us are like going to work, right? It's not like no unsolicited thing. The fact of the matter is that So what the internet did was open us up to. No, I mean not open us up. Everybody knows I was there, but entrepreneurship blew up with
that
the
became
internet.
The American dream. You wanted to be a business owner.
The American dream is being a business owner. What the internet does is show you how many business owners are out there, which makes you want to, okay, yeah, I need to start my business. There's no way Tim is getting his shit off like this and I can't get my shit off like that. Jaquisha over there going crazy on her shit. I can do this as well. The internet begets business owners because we're seeing business owners. And then you get on the internet and you see people speaking about people who own businesses, i.e. the women who got on the internet and told you they're only going to deal with a specific type of man. That's fine. You're going to also share that nigga.
But and the business owners are not being honest about their profit losses and their losses as well.
Why
like
would I?
it's really hard being a business owner. Like a lot of times you can't control. I mean, look, we just went through COVID. Like
we just went through tariffs. I mean, we're going through tariffs right now. Like, and business owners literally who own the company got on the internet and said, "Yo, the tariffs are actually going to put me out of business." Like we've seen this on several occasions. I was, as we get back to the culmination, of course, of the topic, I just want us right here because we need to understand that the thing we are arguing about was not created by us. That's my main concern when it comes to the back and forth that we are seeing from black women and black men on the internet. And I understand how important it is for the younger generation. It does not really, some of y'all are stupid as fuck, but it does not really affect older people, 30 and some odd plus. It does not genuinely truly get to us like that.
Yeah.
But the younger generation is being swept in this shit.
Because that's all they see. They didn't get the experience of life without the internet in their brains.
That's how they meet each other. That's how they the opposite sex, they meet each other. They're all awkward as fuck.
That's how they learn everything about life.
Like literally. And I'm all for, of course, allowing your kids to explore and and be on the internet, but we have to pay attention to how I don't even know the verbiage. I guess how dependent we're allowing children to be when it comes to creating who you are on the internet. Like your persona is being created on the internet, and you're picking pieces from it. That red pill shit is not a good thing, y'all. Hey. That red pill shit for these young niggas is not a good thing. You get on TikTok and you'll see like the DDG thing, the Sky Jackson thing, even like I'm seeing young black boys with like weird shit to say about women, and not like something. I mean weird like. Weird questions. I remember there's one TikTok, and it was strange because it was insinuating that the girl was sexually assaulted, and it went viral. And I went to the comments, and they were literally joking about it.
Yeah, people are so desensitized because of the internet.
And I'm like, gang, like when the fuck did the grape jokes start to get likes? Like why is this shit? Why is the comment got 24,000 likes?
I honestly, I know a few people who, in their actual lives, they live as a recluse. They don't really go nowhere. They don't do nothing. But they're huge on the internet.
Typing it away.
And their whole, validation, their whole, identity, huge on the internet. And then you meet them in person, they don't have no friends. They don't go nowhere. It's crazy. So, that, to me, is long-term, going to develop. I mean... Body dysmorphia has already been developed. We watched the BBL thing go,
and we talking for girls who didn't even get their adult bodies yet.
Yes,
we see 21, 22-year-olds getting surgery, bitch. That's not even your body.
And most of them were getting surgery so that they could take nice pictures
to look like what they seen.
In person, they didn't even look that good, but the angles and things like that, we just talked about this, and mind you, this is a topic that I don't even really care to discuss, but Glorilla, they're saying she got her nose done. Y'all bullied the fuck out of that girl. Talked about her nose, talked about her teeth, talked about her. So, of course, she gets some money. She's going to want to go and edit these things so she doesn't have to use filters and things like that.
So she's she got her titties done. She got her nose done.
And her teeth done.
And that don't count to me. Your teeth to me does not count.
Yeah, people need their teeth done.
The real shit, like my baby brother experienced something with his teeth when he was like fucking 6.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, damn, like, you know, we were fucking poor, so my mother couldn't get him the dental surgery that he needed. Getting your teeth fixed to me is not like a surgery thing, or like that don't count to me as surgery mentally. I think everybody deserves a nice set of teeth, and if you can have it, please go get it.
Okay, that's fair.
Your titties being done.
Titties don't count either because of gravity. Literally, it's nothing that we can do over time. Your tits sag because of gravity. So I just feel like I'm entitled to every 6 years to get my boobs done.
Okay, you know what? I won't even argue with that mental space with women. To getting y'all boobs done has been a thing since I was born.
Yeah.
And of course, even before that. So I think it's like more of a boom because a lot of black women have been doing it. Mm-hmm. And usually black women, up until I was like 25, kind of stayed away from the needle. So over the last decade or so, plastic surgery, of course, the BBL is from the software, so even 15 years. But plastic surgery has been a thing that black women not only do, but like they are open about it now. In the same sense as y'all wigs, in the same sense as y'all makeup. Like y'all are now putting it out in the open.
Now nose jobs.
That's strange.
Because now we're getting into like our genetic features.
Yes.
And like black people, we have big noses.
You have a big nose. You have big lips. And then you go look at her pictures before she was famous. I get it. You a big nose motherfucker. Absolutely. I understand that. I know, especially as black people, and a funny one, as a black nigga, and I'm funny, I've made all types of jokes. Big nose, big head. I got a big ass head. I had to protect. I was short with a big head. Mm-hmm. I had to figure out how to be funny very early in life. So understanding that, I know she went throughout her life prior, of course, to getting it done, with a lot of people speaking and making jokes about it, which made her self-conscious. I understand all of that. I don't understand getting the surgery. Especially when you've, in a sense, confirmed yourself, right?
Yeah, like you that bitch now. Like, you shouldn't have to feel... Well, I don't know, though. I try not to speak on things that I can't relate to. I like my face. There's really not anything that I don't like about... I never was that girl that was like, oh, I don't like my nose, my mouth, none of that. When I was younger, I had a gap. I got my braces, and that was that. Like, but okay, I could speak to this. So, those that don't know, I was born with a birth defect. My right ear has... it's physically deformed. Like, and it's been like that my whole life. At some point, realized...
You're deformed?
You wouldn't know because I keep it covered. But at some point, I was just like, God made me unique. You know what I'm saying? I was born like this. And so I have the option now to get it fixed. But...
Oh, good. I'll say this. Good. Perfect. I have to say that. I'll say this too. So, of course, y'all can't see it, hopefully. And a lot of y'all won't ever meet in fucking real life, so you might not see
I have it on my page. If you go on my page, I have some pictures of it where you can see.
There's a birthmark on my face. Of course, I have facial hair now, so often people don't even know it's there when I meet them. But prior, of course, to when I was a kid and prior to growing facial hair, it was right there. When Austin Powers came out and the Moly Mo thing, people made fun of me for like 3 years. Like, oh, look at that, you got a mole, blah, blah, blah. And even before that, like, it was ridiculed. But when Austin Powers came out with that bullshit, son of a bitch, when that came out, they kicked up the intensity, of course, of bullying and so on and so forth. And right then and there, when I realized you niggas are not funnier than me, so we can do this.
Oh, so your comedy came from your
from
your
in defense of myself.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. So I while having an insecurity, I'm fucking I'll say that. Black people should be stronger to me. Mentally, black people should be stronger to me. I'm sorry, that's how I feel about it. Mentally, your plight is already tough as fuck. Your nose shouldn't be something that touches. Your lips shouldn't be something that touches your mental state. We have to go through so much. Being fragile, that's what I'm saying. It's nuanced. I don't want to just say like you're mentally fragile and that's why you did it. I understand it's nuanced. It's deeply nuanced. But I believe black people should have... You should have another gear to that. I guess it's like that's one of those black and white things. Stay the fuck off of those tables, man. Like we look like how we supposed to look. Again, I'm all for deformities. Teeth are not surgery to me. Go get your shit done. If there's
but
like
your features, your genetic
that's
makeup, that's what makes your bloodline. Like I come from a country town, Marietta, Arkansas. Like there were certain features. My family, we all had like gaps. It was certain things that identified you. Like, hey, them. There go to Robinsons. There go to Allisons. You know, so it's certain things. Sorry, they in the comments calling him Moly, Moly, Moly. Oh, this is a blast from the past, huh?
Oh, okay. Oh, you motherfuckers.
But yeah, when I see some of the girls start messing with their face, I'm just like, y'all, don't go down that road.
Man.
And you have children. You want your children to feel confident and look like you. And
because your kid gonna come out with that big ass nose.
I've never seen anybody get, well, I ain't gonna lie. Tiana Taylor, I know she got something done with her nose. Her nose looks good.
All of the work Cardi has done over the last 2 years, she is fucking herself up to me.
You think so?
It's nothing to think about. She is fucking herself up to me.
Well, I want her to just stop where she at.
She already went too far.
Yeah. But Cardi has made that into like a hobby of hers. Like, she says she likes it. Like it's like what they call like bimbos? Is that what they call? Yeah. It's like a thing.
And a fucking freak. How are you addicted to whatever, man?
It's addictive.
Black people.
Most women say once you get something done, like it's addictive. Like
most people are you are chasing perfection.
Yeah.
You will never be that. This is what body dysmorphia is about.
Yeah.
Believing that you can perfect something. You can't.
Yeah.
You are perfect. You already are. As long as your teeth ain't fucked up and you don't have no literal like visible dysmorphia.
Yeah.
You're and I didn't even like to say that honestly. Because that's like everyone is perfect in their own way. You're allowed to be self-conscious about something and decide that I want something better for myself and I'm going to go and do that. But there's a level of this body dysmorphia that, especially the girls, unfortunately, men don't get online and see nice body niggas and be like, damn, probably, I guess.
Yeah, y'all do, but y'all get away with them big old pot bellies and dad bods because all y'all got to do is have some money. And women just let y'all look all kind of dingy and dusty. Sorry. Niggas get away with
what the fuck just happened?
Y'all be ugly as hell. But as long as y'all got some money, like, it's okay.
This is what I mean. Women are allowed to fuck these men that they're referring to, but then also stand on them. No, y'all gonna have to be. It's one band, one sound. Y'all shouldn't be fucking these niggas.
I mean,
none of y'all.
Women
is one band, one sound.
As long as you can provide.
If Gina fuck a fat ugly nigga with money, then so will Tasha, and I don't give a fuck what Tasha got to say about it.
As long as y'all can provide security, we'll let y'all look however y'all look.
Anyways.
But let's be real. If you have whatever your biggest insecurity is, if you have the option to fix it and you had the money, would you do it?
Absolutely.
You would.
100%. In fact, I've already done it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
See what I mean?
That's true. Wait.
I've already done it.
Are we gonna tell him?
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Okay, I don't know. Sometimes you be open about it.
It's nothing strange.
Okay, wait.
What the fuck?
But with that being said, like, it's easy to judge from the outside and be like, oh, she should have left her nose alone. She looked fine. Yeah. But y'all niggas was flaming her like for since she came out about her nose. So
I think honestly, my biggest thing is as I stated for Cardi, I just don't want her to go any further. Like I said, the teeth don't really mean much to me. The titties don't really mean much to me, especially when you have the same body as a 12-year-old boy. I get it. Go get some titties to turn into to look like a woman.
More feminine, yeah.
Specifically, Glow too, with that very deep voice, with the type of music that you make, with your
yeah, I get it.
Who she seems, I don't know her, but who she seems as a woman, like, bitch, you're way too tough. You need some titties on you to distract all that nigga you got on you.
I mean, I get that. I do get that. I think it just always goes a tad. Like, SZA, Glow, Summer,
That's what I mean. Summer Walker went too far. Vivica Fox, who was one of the like our prime time women when it comes to black women, of course, older now.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Vivica.
Why the fuck does Vivica Fox have a BBL?
But see, this is the thing. We say this when the girls do finally go and get surgery, but then y'all bully them.
No, so Vivica Fox wasn't getting bullied. That's body dysmorphia, and you old as fuck. You don't need to look like the young bad bitches. If Glow continues to get surgery, she's in danger.
Y'all said SZA did what she needed to do. SZA looks amazing. She looks amazing. I don't know.
SZA look good.
But then it's like, then we tread the line of like, let people do what the fuck they want to do.
Because I'm with that as well.
Let they do what they want to do.
Because I'm all for that. I believe, literally, like Cardi's made her millions herself and decided this is what I want to do with myself. Like, I'm all for it. Let a person do what they want to do. It's just that what you're doing is negative for others. Yeah,
when you have that big of a following, I hated to see Glow get that nose job because I feel like she didn't really need that. And her market, I mean, besides the boob job, her brand was like being real, like being confident, being like secure within yourself, and her music promoted that. So when you do certain things, it makes people be like, oh, okay, maybe she is insecure within herself. And I don't know. I just wonder if she did it because she truly didn't like her nose, or if the internet and people bullying her making
what's her Erica Banks, who was like, you were absolutely fine. Like, why did you go back in there and get another ass?
Oh yeah.
Like, you stacked your ass on some ass. No. Why did you double up the ass? And that's what I mean by we gotta stop, girls. We gotta be careful.
Yeah.
The body dysmorphia is like, literally, Erica Banks had ass. What the fuck video did you see that taught you? Because you had already went and got the surgery.
But sometimes the surgery makes women more confident. So, like, maybe this will be good for. I don't know.
It should make you confident. What the fuck you gonna waste your money for? Whatever be the case, man. Protect yourself and protect the girls.
Yeah. Yeah, I just
fuck the women. Y'all, they are already fucked up. But protect the girls.
Avery says is pocket watching.
Yes.
Let people spend money how they want. I mean, sure.
Sure enough.
Okay, so we haven't talked about Diddy.
Damn.
And there's really not much to say. We already had heard the story about him blowing up Kid Cudi's car when Cassie did her civil suit.
See, and I want you to put some context on that. He didn't blow up the car.
Okay,
he set the car on fire, and then it blew up.
Kid Cudi testified that there was a time where he got a call that Diddy was at his house. He called Diddy and was like, "Hey, bro, you at my house?" Diddy was like, "Yeah, I just want to talk." He got to the house. Diddy wasn't there, but his security cameras had been moved. Somebody had broken into his home, had went through his stuff, locked his dog in the bathroom, whatever. Then there was another incident where he's at the top of his Porsche. It looked like somebody had cut it out and put what do you call it, Molotov?
Cocktail Molotov,
in it, and it blew up a little bit. So it's a little burns, whatever, in the car. He said eventually him and Diddy met up, and Diddy was acting like a damn super villain.
He said a Marvel
villain with his hands behind his back and looking out the window and shit. And he said that they got to talking, and neither one of them knew that both of them were dating Cassie, and he asked him like, okay, well, why, what about my car? And Diddy was like, I don't know nothing about that. So
because I don't know nothing about it. So okay, so long story short, Cassie was cheating on Diddy and Kid. She was cheating on Cudi and Diddy. She a double cheater. So she was cheating on Cudi and or cheating on Diddy. They figured out, and Diddy tried to kill him, and that's regular to me.
Cheating on Diddy.
That's regular to me.
Cheating on Diddy. Diddy had 10 bitches.
Prove it.
Like,
no proof.
He had Gina.
We only seen Cassie.
Okay.
We had only ever seen. I didn't even know who Kim Porter was for a long motherfucking time.
Okay, see, that's because you're young.
That don't mean nothing.
There's no reason why you wouldn't know who Kim Porter is.
It's because I'm young. So if he highlights only one person, how am I supposed to know?
Oh no, he used to highlight Kim Porter all the time.
Exactly. So that's regular to me. Niggas. Most street beefs start behind the woman.
That's true.
They went to Achilles, the war of Troy. That shit started behind Helena of Troy. One woman. Y'all remember on Scandal when they fake kidnapped Olivia?
Uh-huh.
And Fitz was about to send America to war. He said, y'all not gonna bring my bitch back? They was like, nah, nigga, she dead. He was like, say let's drop them bombs. Okay? We not gonna act like, no. Literally.
You're still trying to make Cassie be the villain in y'all story, man.
That's regular shit. They started wars behind
Cassie was trying to move on.
You don't get to move on. We not done yet, my baby. I'm trying to tell you, he ain't do nothing wrong to Kid Cudi. Niggas have went to war. Kid Cudi's still alive, ain't he? So what the fuck is the problem?
He said like 5 years later they ran into each other at Soho House and he apologized.
Nigga better apologize. Wait, Kid Cudi apologized or he?
No, Kid Cudi. Diddy apologized to Kid Cudi.
Kid Cudi a liar. He know he's in there apologizing and whatnot and what. Because if Diddy's standing there with his hands behind his back like a super villain, nigga, I blah. Come on, man. That's that. I don't even know why they got. I don't even know why they got Kid Cudi up
and this is the thing. This is what really irritates me. Y'all all act like, oh, Cassie should have left. Niggas is scared of Diddy. Them niggas is scared of Diddy too.
What niggas?
All the motherfuckers that was working for him.
So what niggas?
All
say niggas' names. Say the names of said niggas. That's what I mean. These are
all
lies.
of y'all was scared of Diddy. All of the men.
Everybody was trying to make sure
they.
Everybody was trying to make sure they preserved their check. If you, what's the word? When you are you're complacent in this because you want to make sure Diddy send that motherfucking money on through on the first. They wasn't afraid of Diddy. What are you gonna do?
Look, Aaron said he was R-wording the men too.
None of the niggas who've come to court have said Diddy fucked none of them. These are lies. These are lies. And that producer nigga who worked on the Love album, lies. Huh? Diddy wasn't raping boys. He was fucking.
Okay. You know what?
If the boys like it, the boys just like it. I don't know what to tell niggas, man. Huh? Okay, listen. I won't let them do this to the diddler. I showed PJ a video the other day when they were still doing Making the Band. With the boys, Brian, Michael, so on and so forth. They did a little song, and Kel was like, okay, see, y'all gotta get naked. Like, y'all gotta get It's like, niggas just say they gotta go harder or something. Like, what kind of...
All of them was scared of him. He wasn't just abusing just Cassie.
He was just abusing Cassie. He was financially abusing the men. Okay. That's what's his name, Lil Rob? That's what Lil Rob said. He said he financially abused him in theory. I started working on something, you promised me this amount of money, you string me along with little breadcrumbs here to make sure that I stay around in hopes that I'm going to get my money, and then you never give me my money. That's financial abuse. That's like what a man would do to his woman in the same sense. Mm-hmm. As long as you do that, I'm going to string her along and play with her about this money. He financially abused Lil Rob. That's a civil suit. If I tried to fuck you and you allowed me...
I'm very curious to see how this is gonna turn out. I don't really know. I mean, the sex trafficking and the racketeering and things like that. Like they've proved it in some sort, you know. But I don't know if this is enough.
They haven't done enough to convict them. They've put a lot of information out there, and that's and why haven't you spoke on that baby bottle situation yet? Why haven't you said that it was only like 25 bottles of baby oil?
What do you mean only? I said it was an amount. You going off of them rumors that I never believed any of that.
The rumor was that there were 1,000 bottles of baby oil.
Oh, at the house?
Turns out that it was 24. And it was a whole bunch of, it was like 50 bottles of lube as well.
But they were like big bottles, right?
What's that got to do with it being 1,000 or not?
I didn't hear that it was 1,000 to begin with.
We heard it was 1,000 when they first dropped it.
Oh,
that information
they said the baby oil was laced and all kinds of stuff.
All of these things have been put out there to make sure that if and when at this fucking point that Diddy beats this trial, that he cannot move forward in life as a regular person.
Thank you, Jay. Talking about only 25 bottles. That's a lot of fucking bottles. What do you have 25 bottles of baby oil in your house for?
25 is 975.
Okay, just because you heard a rumor.
You heard a rumor.
I didn't hear that.
Yes, we all heard a rumor. What the fuck?
Who cares how many? I knew he had a bunch of baby oil in the house, and he did.
We all care. A nigga having 25 bottles of baby oil and 1,000 is a very big difference. And you're not going to lie to me like it's not.
Who said 1,000?
We know. They did on the internet. We know that he was essentially planning orgies and whatnot. To have 25 bottles of baby oil and 50 bottles of lube, that's regular. This is an orgy house.
Okay. Okay.
We're running orgies in this motherfucker.
That's all I got for y'all. I will not be talking about Remy Ma and Papoose.
I will not.
Carissa.
I won't. In fact,
I will not be talking about B. Simone.
Arrest her.
I will not be talking about none of this other shit.
Arrest B. Simone today. Don't know what she's done. Get her off the street just in case.
She minding her business and she's growing with her followers. And this is just where she is.
I'm going to get out of here. Let me say this. I'm going to get out of here so we can end this. Let me say because I know I'm wrong and clearly I got a demon in me.
Okay.
There's something very strange about people going like Richie Fontane specifically only always finds it strange when someone finds God and then just like goes to the
oh yeah, they go super Christian.
I've always been a bit off put by like hey, I'm like a regular person in society and then I'm super Christian.
Mm-hmm. Y'all are so judgy. People can find God and that does happen to some people.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's why I said I think I'm the demon. It must be me.
Yeah.
Because I've seen it several times over. I'm pretty sure they not like doing nothing strange, but it's strange as fuck to me.
So B. Simone just recently rebranded herself as like a spiritual Christian girly. She did some type of event. And it was. She's been on this path for a while too. So credit to her. She found I don't even want to say she wasn't religious, but a devout Christian from what I'm looking at for a little over a year now, if not more, from what I've seen. Mm-hmm. And she did an event where she was speaking at it. She had on a blazer with a tie, but then she had on some very short blue jeans.
No, she's saying it wrong. She had on a blazer with a tie and some tights and nothing else. And then when her jacket opened up, you could see that she had booty shorts on up to her motherfucking pussy.
It wasn't that damn.
I basically seen it.
They were short.
However,
I don't know why she did that, because all of a sudden it was just like, oh my God, be some on.
All in the comment, and I'm gonna keep it a buck. I didn't give a fuck about that. I think it's weird to wear like the outfit is fucking dumb. Simply because it's a dumbass outfit.
I just don't know
what you got on that big ass sports coat for.
Yeah, like.
But I don't mind. I don't mind hoes going to church. Like I'm a hoe. I can't love the Lord. Like that don't make sense to me. So if you hoeing at church, just make sure you get your word. And then,
she's not a hoe. She's celibate and she loves God.
Okay. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's me. It's me.
Y'all. Once y'all do not allow people to grow. Y'all did this to Black China. Y'all did this.
They did this to
Manor.
They did this to Megan Good. The when she
y'all
married
did this
the
to Megan
preacher.
Good.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. Like I said, well, No, Brittany Renner is weird as fuck too. Like, come on, man.
Okay, Brittany Renner is. We ain't gonna put her in the same category because I don't believe nothing she got going on.
All right, it's me, man. It's me. Again, congratulations to B. Simone. And to anyone, of course, who's found the Lord and now walks with the Lord and walk in the light. I fully understand. I don't fully understand it. I figured it out. I just got a problem with religion. This is Fontane in the morning, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate you guys for tuning in each and every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday morning, 9 a.m. Thank you guys for liking, sharing, subscribing on YouTube. Please enjoy y'all weekend. Fontane in the morning featuring the radiant Portia J. We'll see you guys on Monday with more updates. You guys have